The first question is, are your leaders background checked, screened, and ChildSafe trained? Organisations around Australia who have children in their care need to make sure they're doing everything they can to keep children safe. One of these things is that they need to make sure that every single person that's going to be looking after your children and everyone else's children, that they are screened, background checked, and ChildSafe trained. This ensures that the organisation is taking child safety seriously, and it gives you as a parent a peace of mind that when you drop your children off at the organisation, that the people that are going to be caring for your children are safe people. The second question is, do you have a child safe policy and a code of conduct? These are two really important documents because the child safe policy outlines the line in the sand that the organisation draws when it comes to their commitment to child safety. The code of conduct outlines the behaviour in which all of the leaders in the organisation are going to behave around your children and what the organisation will accept and what is acceptable. These two documents are so important, and you should be able to find them on their website and be able to download them. If an organisation does not have a child safe policy or code of conduct, then it may not be the right organisation for you to bring your children to, because it doesn't say that the organisation is a child safe organisation and they really take child safety seriously. The third question is, how do you go about involving children in your decision-making processes? The Royal Commission into Institutional Child Sexual Abuse highlighted the many cases where children were not heard and should have been listened to, and there should have been something that they acted upon. Out of this, the Royal Commission has recommended that children have a voice in the organisation, especially when it comes to their own child safety. So when you ask this question to an organisation, they should be able to tell you how they go about involving children in their decision making when it comes to safety. The fourth question is, how and where do you store my data? In this day and age, it is so important that you understand where an organisation is storing your data, and this includes the photos that are taken of your child in the care of the organisation. You do not want your child popping up on different websites or different social media when you have not given them permission to do so. It's important that you find out where and how they store your data so you're comfortable with giving your information, but also your child's information, and allowing photos to be taken of them. The fifth question is, how does a child go about making a complaint, and what is your process for responding? It's really important that a child is able to complain about a leader, about how that they make them feel, and if they feel uncomfortable, they need to know who are the safe people in the organisation that they can go to and make sure that they're listened to and heard and responded to. Every organisation in Australia working with children in any capacity needs to make sure they have a child-friendly complaint policy and processes in place for responding to children's complaints about how that makes them feel. It's really important to give you a peace of mind as a parent to know that if there is something in the organisation that makes a child feel unsafe, that there is a process to respond to that and your child will be heard.